Hello, class. I'm William Gorman, and in this impromptu speech, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about road striping. I know I talked about this in my previous speech, you guys probably remember, but I've been a professional road striper for 6 years now, and I really enjoy doing this because I know my work helps people every day. It's one of the most important aspects of safety and efficiency when it comes to driving because it's a continuous form of information for the drivers and for any pedestrians near the road. I know a lot of you have driven on an old road at night when it's raining out and you can barely see 10 feet in front of you, and there's a big difference from that compared to when you're driving on a road that was just recently paved and there's brand new road striping on it and you can see everything great. Even if you're in a storm, you can see it perfectly. And you can know what lane you're in, and you feel a whole lot safer. And statistically, you are a lot safer, especially if the road has rumble strips on them, which is another thing that we do. Rumble strips are those audible lines on the side of the road and in the middle of the road on the double yellow lines where you drive over them and you hear your whole car shaking. Those are responsible for countless lives saved by just letting the drivers know if they are tired or drowsy or they start to veer off the road or veer into oncoming traffic. So we also paint the crosswalks, which is good so the pedestrians know where they can cross safely and they don't have to worry about jaywalking or someone not noticing them in a car and they get hit. And stop bars, which tell the drivers where to stop so they don't drive right into a crosswalk or drive into an intersection or into an RXR or a railroad crossing. We use epoxy resin to stripe the roads up here because it's durable, which is important in Buffalo because our winters are brutal. We get the plows driving on the pavement and salting the roads, and so we need as much durability as we can up here. Down south, like in Florida, they use something different. They use thermoplastic down there, which is also durable, but it's hard to hold up to the changes in weather like we do in the winter. We get the cold winters and we got hot summers, so you guys are probably wondering now, how long does it last, the epoxy? It lasts a couple of years before it starts to fade away and lose its reflectiveness. This means that every couple of years we are working on the same roads we were a couple of years ago. Like, for example, around here, Western New York, it's on, the state uses a cycle for what contracts they do. So, say 2021, they'll do all the state roads in Chautauqua, Cattaraugus County, and then 2022 they'll do all the state roads in Erie and Niagara County, and then it'll switch back and forth every year. So every couple of years we're back on the same roads, painting them to make sure they're always reflective and safe, and try and limit as many accidents as possible. In addition to the roads, we also stripe the bike paths all over New York State, which includes the Erie Canalway Trail, which stretches all the way from Buffalo to Albany. It's nearly, I think it's like 300 miles long almost. And another one would be the Shoreline Trail, which starts in Buffalo and ends in North Tonawanda. That runs all the way around Lake Erie and the Niagara River. It's a pretty cool path to ride your bike on, good scenic view. And that's pretty much it for the speech. So, hope you guys learned something. If you didn't, that's all right. If you got any questions, I'd love to answer them down below. So, thank you.